ever wonder how's the world look like outside of your home country? What it feel like to away from home? How's the foreigner looks like? What's different about a culture? If you've been thinking about traveling abroad or once come with the idea but not sure if it's a good idea or not, then stay tuned because I'm gonna give you 6 reasons why you should travel. Mark Twain once says 20 years from now on, you'll be more disappointed by the thing you do more than the thing you didn't do. So if you're still wondering, should I do it? Is it a good idea or not? I'm here to push you off your limit and motivate you to pursue your dream. Reason number 1, see the world. There is no better way to see the world than to visit it yourself. You can receive it from weather, social media, YouTube, video, travel blog, but it's never enough. Most people know about the place comes from what others have told them. Maybe you like most people. If you're watching this video, I believe you and I reckon you want to see the world yourself. One of the best ways to break down the preconception and stereotype is to travel. And from there, you will have your own perspective towards the country. For example, let's say before coming to India, I have been told a lot about negative things like India is dirty, India is dangerous, or being a solo female traveler, you're most likely to be raped. But look at me now, I am back, 100% of me, not mixing any piece of myself, so what's the point? Wherever you're living right now, just tiny fraction of what's out there. You can learn from the people's culture in the classroom, but traveling abroad is the only way to live and experiment it authentically. You can learn about the place from a book, but you only appreciate it when you visit it yourself. Number 2, new experience. Our life can be easily covered by monotonous routines, which we don't even realize. One of the ways to be free and open our mind is to travel where we have a chance to do things that we don't get to do at home. When you free yourself from a daily duty schedule routines, you get to feel a new freedom. You realize you live again and you know what matters to you and you appreciate every moment in your life. When traveling, each day is a new surprise and full of unusual situations that you're not familiar with. Dealing with these not only brings you out of your comfort zone, but also have taught you how to adjust, how to adopt the situation out of your norm. Number 3, travel gives you a broader perspective of your place in the world. If you spend your entire life in the same city with the same type of person, hearing the same information over and over again, you could end up thinking like everybody else. When traveling, you put all of this into perspective. The fact that you failed a job interview wasn't at the end of the world. Back home a few years ago, I was taught that working 9 to 5 job, 50 hours per week is the only way to buy a home. Getting married, having children is the only fundamental part of my life. But when I travel and learn so much about the societies with different values, I realize there is infinite numbers of ways to live my life. Number 4, experience new cultures. The world is full of beautiful, unique cultures, and that's what makes this planet so special. Everyone who travels abroad can realize the variety this world has to offer. Sometimes just even the neighbor country like Thailand and we can learn so much from it, intentionally. I think that makes travels really special. It teaches you life that no teacher can do that. How do you do it? You get to know the local friends and you learn so much from them, even though intentionally. And that is a great way to grow as a person. And of course, you make friends along the way and you make connection and that kind of relationship building with people, sometimes just a place, an environment, and you love it. The more you feel connected to the people, the more connect to yourself. And this is a crazy thing happens when you travel. You open your mind to learn about the culture of the place. Number 5, makes memory that nobody can take away from you. You lock memory inside of your head and you never forget them. During my trip, I met a lot of people even though I don't take a picture with all of them, but they're still here forever. They left with a mark on me and that is just so amazing. I am a big advocate of living my life 100%. There are a lot of challenges. There is not always rainbow or Disney World about traveling. I had a really hard time in India, but at the end of the day, I would trade everything to have that memories back. What you can do with travel is create a memory and develop as a person. Number 6, all together, find yourself. It sounds cliche, but this is the reason that I left everything behind for traveling. Let's be honest to yourself. What are you doing here and what do you want to do in life? Not that it's impossible, but it is difficult for you to find the answer if nothing ever new happened to your life. But traveling and being exposed to an infinite amount of information, one day you might have to click and find out what you want to do in life instead of doing what society told you. It happened to me and it's possibly happened to you as well. By living your life routine where you feel comfortable and you know everyone, everything, you're throwing yourself into a new city, a new country that had different contact with different people. It's hard for you to not return home with a different person, a different mindset, and different perspective. So, what about you? What makes you see the world differently or try a new thing? Why do you travel? Please leave a comment below. And thank you so much for watching.